Good morning, morning breathers. Happy Monday. That was it? Nothing?
Monday.
I was watching the screen. We had all kinds of things going on over there.
Yeah, it was kind of fun.
Well, I was doing a show and tell, and I had some stuff clicked that I forgot to.
We had picture in picture. We got the logo back up. It's all good.
Cool. It was cool for a while.
It's kind of it's a cool new thing.
I don't
trying
get thrown off by that.
Yeah, I don't know why I caught it in my eye today, but there it was.
We have a full house this morning. We have John the Voice.
Good morning.
After a week hiatus.
Yes.
Much needed, I'm certain.
Oh, well, it was more just required versus needed. So.
Okay. Call it what you will.
Yeah, whatever.
You just weren't.
Here the thing is, if I could, I would love to be here every day. I just know that.
Okay.
I love that.
Awesome. Boss man Matt is with us.
What's up?
Tippy top of the morning.
Tippy top of the Monday morning.
You're looking and sounding better.
Yeah, last week was rough. I had a cold or something all week. And
Vitamin C and emergency.
Well, I think I did a whole lot of nothing this weekend, so I think that helped. Just kind of relax.
Summer colds are the worst.
Oh, it stuck around all week.
Horrible. They're horrible.
I retract my statement. I'm glad that I wasn't here if he was sick the whole time.
Yeah, I was actually. So far, I haven't heard from Greta or Mike that they're like mad at me for getting sick last week. But
we're not sure if the mics have been interchanged or if Matt's been using the same mic.
I think the orange one is kind of mine.
This one's yours. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. We also have super producer Alex P.
Good to be here.
And hey, whoop.
Who else
Keep
is
that
in the
camera
corner?
angle on.
It's over
We
there.
got a new dude. We got Nick in here this morning. Good morning, Nick.
Good morning.
Why, Alex? Why is Nick here?
Yeah, somebody's going to have to explain because I came in and there's two dudes over here. And I don't know.
Tim had no clue.
None.
Zero.
I am leaving morning breath.
Oh, for Christ.
So do we get to call him super producer / short timer for this week? Is that what do we
part timer? No. What? Okay. Give us the story. Give us some word here. What's the spill the tea?
Spill the tea.
I'm moving to Duluth, Minnesota.
Duluth. It's
Duluth.
not like in the next county. You're going to Canada, man.
Yep, Canada. Well, I like the snow, so
Yeah, it's still snowy up there.
It hasn't even melted yet.
I think there's still ice on the lake.
Yeah.
And they make good underwear up there. Duluth
Trading Company,
yep.
Buck Naked Underwear.
Yep.
Yes, Duluth Trading Company, Buck Naked Underwear. That's like the whole.
That
thing.
was awesome.
I'm
Do that again. Can you do the whole show like that?
We're gonna have you start doing our commercials. You got the you got the voiceover, man.
Oh boy, I've seen too many commercials. I'm telling you. And let's finish Alex's story. But
Okay.
I have a story about Duluth when Alex is done.
Well,
so.
all right. So Duluth, Minnesota. Mm-hmm. So the next time I see you, which I don't know when that'll be, you'll be talking like that, Minnesota.
that's true. I'll get the accent.
Don't you know?
And you're moving there.
Yeah,
Not
I'm moving
doing
there.
remote.
No.
All right. Was that a possibility? And you said, hell no, I need to get out of here? Or
He's getting relocated. Maybe he's just not telling us the whole story.
It's a mob situation.
Or
Steps
or
in
is
again.
this really
Witness protection. All right.
This is on the down low, really, isn't it? So
Yeah, it's on
you're
the
a
down
little
low. That's
nervous.
why I'm kind of freaking out right now. And then I'm not certain people know where to watch me. So now they're gonna know.
So what will you be doing in Duluth? Because I assume you're not working at the underwear factory.
I'm working at the PBS there, PBS North. I'm working
Public
on
Broadcasting
Public
Systems
Broadcasting
North.
Systems
Like
North.
the whole northern hemisphere, or
Not the whole northern
Northern
hemisphere.
Minnesota.
Yep, upper Minnesota, upper Wisconsin area,
In the uppers.
in the uppers,
Yeah,
and doing a public affairs show and documentaries.
you'll be producing those kinds of shows,
Yep.
which is really kind of what you want to do.
Yeah,
I mean, not that you don't want doing this, right?
it's true.
This has
I
been
love morning
fun.
breath.
This has been fun. Are you going to start a morning breath up there?
Can't say I will.
So that's just
I'd say that's a hard no, is what that was.
all right. It's just a lot of pressure.
My parents did say like a couple of weeks ago, they were like, if you do get a new job, you have to have a daily morning show because what are we supposed to watch?
Well, we'd love to keep them right here.
Yeah,
They can
that'd be-
continue to watch Morning
Just
Breath.
watch
say-
us and you.
Yes.
And I think we would know if they were here saying hello if the live stream was
If
on
the-
the screen.
if
But
the
there
comments were up.
is that.
Oh, we don't have that anymore, actually.
We don't?
What?
Oh, there it is.
There we go.
Oh, there it is.
Lo and behold, super producer
It's a
Alex
miracle.
came through.
See, Chris is
There you
checking
go.
in, Martha. All
right.
Alex with the crying face.
Yeah.
So, when is this happening? When do you leave us?
Next week.
Next week? We got you all of this week
Yep.
and some of next week?
Nope. None of
No.
next week.
Okay. That's what the witness protection has told
Yeah, that's
you.
what they said.
CIA and FBI. All right. Well,
Where
Alex,
is it?
Say again?
Where is it?
Where is it? What?
No, is it or is it?
I don't.
Where is it?
I don't
Yeah.
know.
I can't tell you everything.
No, you can't. And I don't think I want to.
Well,
He's probably told us too
Listen.
much already.
Duluth it can be from my one-time experience of being there. it
You've
can
been
kinda
to
be-
Duluth?
Yes. So,
who the hell goes to Duluth?
well, let me tell you about it. So,
A lot of people I've talked to have been to Duluth. I've
Did
never
you know
been
that
to
Duluth, right there on the border, Duluth, Minnesota, Superior, Wisconsin, there's more bars per capita than any other like place in the United States. It's kind of wild when you drive up and down. It's pretty interesting. But anyway, long time ago, like 2010 maybe, I don't know, somewhere around there. I have to look at my calendar. But anyway, one of my closest friends from college, his name also was John. I'll leave the last name out to protect the guilty.
John the Silent.
Yeah, he's on the silent. Yeah, exactly. He got married. He grew up and got married there in Duluth, and so I was in his wedding. So I flew in from. This is when I was living in Arizona at the time. So yeah, this would have been like 2010, 11ish, somewhere around there. Well, anyway, I fly into Duluth, Minnesota. I'm trying to be as fast about this as I can, and picks me up at the airport in Minneapolis. We drive up to Duluth or whatever, and
That's still like a 12-hour drive.
it was a long way. Yeah, it was a whole thing. And coming from Arizona, it was kind of cold, whatever else. Well, anyway, and it started off wild because first of all, everybody's burly up there. Like they're big fellas. So just Alex, get ready. Like I was like at the time I was like $155, $160, and the pastor actually made a joke if I had like some kind of disease like during the wedding because I was like the skinniest guy in the
Little
wedding
guy.
party. Yeah. So anyway, so I get picked up at the airport. We go there, and we're the night before the wedding. We're just hanging out, and these are all like good Christian young men. So there was no like excessive partying and whatever else, at the time. But anyway,
That's too bad.
yeah, it really was. Yeah, it was unfortunate. So if I could have a redo, it would be different. But anyway, so we go and we get some, like any good early 20-something-year-olds do, we get some food at Taco Bell.
Right.
And we're sitting in Taco Bell parking lot, and John he's having his truck worked on at the time, so we're driving his fiance's black Dodge Challenger. And we're sitting there, and this homeless guy's in the parking lot, and he walks over and he's kind of motioning to us or whatever else. And I had ordered a large amount of food from Taco Bell, and so I was like, what, this guy's hungry. So he walks over, so I roll the window down, and I hand him this brown bag of food out the window. I just hand him some food, and we drive away. Probably about a minute and a half later, we get pulled over by the police, like out of no, like just here comes this cop, pulls us over, comes up. We're like, we weren't speeding, or whatever else. The guy
Y'all
just
holding
comes
your
up.
Bibles in the back seat.
Not so much that we weren't that Christian, okay. But anyway, so we're sitting there. The cop comes up to the car. He says, "Hey, I need to see your license," and he says, "I actually need to see the license of everybody in the car." I'm like, "Well, that's weird."
Yeah.
In hindsight, I'm like,
Screw
I'm
you.
like, "No, you don't." But again, you're 22 years old, 23 years old, so you're like, whatever. So we just complied.
What'd I do?
Homeless equals urban woodsman. Yes, no, he definitely was homeless. So all of a sudden, they take our IDs, they go back to the car, and within probably a minute and a half, there are cop cars coming from everywhere. I guarantee 10 or 12. I mean, surrounding our cars, lights everywhere, guns are drawn. Get out of the car! I mean, like they're screaming. Get the out of the car. So we're getting out of the car. I'm getting slammed down the hood of the car, like my hands are behind my back, like I'm getting handcuffed, like all this. I'm like, what in the world is going on?
Sure you want to go
Yeah,
to
no
Duluth?
kidding.
Not anymore.
Yeah. So we're like, what is happening? And then all of a sudden there's another call on a radio, and all of a sudden, as quickly as we were basically taken into custody, we were untaken and the officer says, "Sir," he said, "we have to apologize." He said there was basically a report of a drug deal like that was happening right in that area.
Oh, jeez.
And the person was driving a black Challenger, and they had been like there had been warrants out, whatever else, and there had been a guy there from Arizona. They suspected the drugs coming from Arizona. So you had the black Challenger, you had the delivery of the brown paper bag out the window, right, to the seedy-looking character,
The Arizona driver's
and then in the Arizona driver's license. Yeah, so it was like a whole thing. So as quickly as they descended upon us, they were gone. Like after that, we're just standing there. I'm like, in a matter of about 10 minutes, I've gone from trying to eat this, bean burrito to handcuffed to unhandcuffed to like everyone's gone and disappeared. So that's
y'all had to go back to your rooms and change your pants.
basically. And it was like, what just happened? So that is my one and only 48-hour stint in Duluth, Minnesota, Alex. So to you, I say good luck. Like it'll be a
I
good
made a
time.
mistake. Sorry,
Hopefully I'll have
boys.
a better 24 hours. First 24.
I think you will.
So
Well, the moral of that story is don't give anything to homeless people.
It's true.
John says, don't give anything to homeless
Hey,
people.
I never said that. I didn't say that.
John the Mule is his name.
John the Mule.
All right, we got to say hello to anybody.
Yep. Tiffany's here. My mom's here. Jeff's here. Kristen's here. Paula's here. Ray's here. Ray's already chimed in.
Urban woodsman.
Homeless equals urban woodsman.
Call back. To the police report.
Oh, okay.
They always say urban woodsman.
Yeah. Good thinking. I forgot to turn this thing off. So, Nick,
Yes.
you can barely hear you probably. You're here as it's kind of taking a test run,
Something
and
like that.
maybe being the new super producer. We won't start you out as super producer if you do this. So Nick is here to figure out if he wants to be part of this yin yang of a crew.
By the time he's done, he may run out here screaming and be like, nope, no, I want no part of that.
Yeah.
Crew of unordinary gentlemen.
Yes, exactly.
Well, certainly we're going to be sad to see you go, Alex, and that won't change anything for the rest of the week. We will still highlight you however we may.
Relentlessly
wish.
pick on you.
I
Whatever.
was just say it might actually be excessive for the
It
rest
might
of the
be
week now.
excessive.
It might be
Picking on
encouraged.
He can't leave early, can he?
Nope.
How'd you get out of your lease?
I only had month to month.
He learned his lesson from dealing with the slumlord.
Yeah.
Okay, well, we're going to wish you well up there. We'll talk more about this throughout the week, but we're happy. It's sad, but happy for your new endeavor, because we know this is where you want to be.
Well, thanks for Washington for welcoming me in.
Yeah, you just kind of found your way around, and here you go. Duluth's a little bigger,
It is a little bigger.
so you're gonna
They have a Costco.
Whoa.
look out. Here's the big question: do they have an Aldi's?
They have an Aldi's.
Do they have a Jersey Mike's?
They have a Jersey Mike's.
Well, thank goodness you wouldn't be able to
Everything
eat.
you need is
I
right
know.
there.
No Poncheros. A little sad about that.
You can live without Poncheros. It's not that good. I don't know. Think about Poncheros.
My man.
I just,
Find a Chipotle.
It's
Change your
okay.
life.
they got good.
Nick's over there. He's
Chipotle looks good.
Yeah, not the Iowa City one. The Iowa City one is a disgrace to Chipotle's everywhere. It should not even be. It's just
Shouldn't even
it's a
call it.
problem, and it's unfair that it's right across the street from one of the original Poncheros. So it's kind of like an unfair comparison, right?
That Poncheros isn't very good.
So either
said
There's
what
a
way.
about
bunch of
that
college
side of
kids
town?
working there. Go to the West Des Moines on Jordan Creek Poncheros.
Well, yeah, Jordan
then
Creek,
you'll
for
get
sure.
Then you'll get a good Poncheros.
And definitely don't go to the one on South Riverside or on Riverside Drive. That one's even worse than the one downtown there.
That's where all the kids used to go.
It's pretty rough.
Hey, I have to do a shout out this morning, really.
Oh,
quick.
shout it out.
So I was busy. I was in Des Moines over the weekend. I had my grandson was in a 8U baseball tournament. I really don't know how they placed, but they played well. They won at least half their games. I mean,
No.
they're playing big towns. But not more important, but along with that, my granddaughter was playing 12U, and they got second at state. At
Nice.
a B state. So they have
Nice.
different classes, A, B, and C.
Right.
well, that's awesome.
But they got to the finals and played really well against an Iowa City team that was really good. But we deserved to be there, and we got second. So congratulations to Henley and her coach, my daughter Hannah, and the whole team. That was really well done.
Yeah.
And fun to watch. Fun to watch good ball. That's
Yep.
for sure.
Speaking of ladies sports, just shout out to Caitlin Clark yesterday for beating Angel Reese yet
They're on
again.
a roll.
Cheers. It was
Yeah.
just-
Yeah. Salute.
Salute. All right.
Caitlin and Indiana Fever. Fever. They're 5-10 now.
Yeah.
So
Climbing out of the basement.
coming. There's worse teams out there.
There are.
Yeah, well, they beat Sky twice.
Twice.
Now, right?
Twice. Absolutely.
Doesn't hurt my feelings.
Nope.
Nope, not at all.
Poor Angel. She's just so picked on. Angel Reese. I'm just a ball player trying to do my job.
I told the guys on there before, if anyone saw yesterday the flagrant foul, I thought it actually was a basketball play. There was one angle that made it look worse than what it was. The other angle was like, it was pretty clear. So
The voice is getting soft.
I'm an
Angel Reese fan now.
I mean,
Alex?
okay, whoa, you.
That's what I'm picking up.
You
on.
stow that crap, sailor. Hold on.
Okay, so the Southeast Iowa Radio Network is sponsored by KCTC.
Thank you,
Thank
Casey.
you, Casey.
Thanks, Casey. You might have thought I was going to forget
Yeah,
that.
well, we would have got
Let's
there.
get along.
We would have got there.
There's a lot to talk about this
There
morning.
was.
Monday.
There is.
And the Morning Breath crew is sponsored by Hy-Vee and Hy-Vee Fast and Fresh.
Thank you, Willie.
Thanks, Willie. And all the Hy-Vees in all of our areas. Let's take a break and we'll come back with, I don't know, recent news or whatever. We'll be right back.
At Seafirst Credit Union, we're all about making connections, like how we connect you with a flexible financing you need to install that all-season room or remodel your kitchen with a home equity line of credit. Connect with Seafirst today and see why together is better.
Introducing Hy-Vee Market Grill, where every meal is a delight. Start your day with our mouthwatering breakfast options and savor flavorful lunches with friends and family. Cap off your day with our delectable dinners. Hy-Vee Market Grill, where every moment is delicious.
Bring the kids and share the memories at the 2024 Midwest Old Threshers Reunion. Steam engines, antique cars and trucks, tractors, gas engines, and horses. Great food from the North Village or the Log Village. Plus, learn how to square dance over at the Dance Bar. This is the place where memories are made. Make plans now to enjoy the history of the past at the 2024 Midwest Old Threshers Reunion, August 29th through September 2nd in Mount Pleasant. Visit oldthreshers.com for more details.
Washington County Hospital and Clinics, providing quality health care that puts you first. Whether during a hospital stay, seeing a primary care provider for wellness exams or sick visits, minor surgery to a total joint replacement, or recovering from an injury, we're here when you need us.
More than you expect for your health care. Washington County Hospital and Clinics.
Welcome back to Morning Breath. I'm your host, Tim Elliott, joined in studio by Boss Man Matt.
What's up?
That was a short. What's
That's
up?
abbreviated.
It was a short. It's not as normal.
Wasn't
What's
even
up?
a what's up, just a sup.
Sup. SUP.
We have John the Voice,
Good morning.
a.k.a. the Mule. I'm only going to do this today.
That's gonna be.
It
That's
was just
okay.
kind of funny.
That was
He's
actually
a
right.
Taco Bell mule.
Clint Eastwood. Like there's the movie The Mule. It's good.
Yeah.
Indeed. Super producer Alex P.
Howdy.
And
Short timer.
we got a virgin over there.
Whoa. Whoa.
Nick the Virgin.
We don't even know him that well yet. Come
I'm
on.
going to cut that off right now. Nope. That was not
He's
going.
virgin
that
to
was,
the
that's-
show.
That is not. Yeah,
Virgin
okay.
to the show. All right, let's. We've got some funny recent stories from recent news that we should go through. So, Matt, go ahead and start us off there with something that intrigues you, and then I might see what Alex thinks is funny. So get prepared.
honestly, I haven't even read this yet. But the woman arrested for OWI asked Madison police to care for pet guinea pig while in jail. Madison police officers were given an unexpected job following an arrest downtown Monday afternoon. Officers were called around 3:40 p.m. after a 44-year-old woman allegedly crashed her vehicle into multiple parked cars. Police said the woman showed signs of impairment. She was taken to the hospital to be medically cleared, then taken to Dane County Jail. She faces a first offense OWI charge. While at the jail, the woman reportedly asked officers to care for her pet guinea pig because she would be away from her animal for several days. Madison Police Department officers were given permission to enter her apartment to feed the guinea pig and find it proper care.
That's going above and beyond.
That is above and beyond.
I don't know. You should have thought of that, lady, before you went.
Yeah.
Jeez. All right, John, you got anything you like?
I mean, I'm just kind of all over the place here.
Ray
so
says that Morning Breath is not sponsored by Dodge Challenger or Pancheros.
That's true. Yeah. Nor probably
Nor will
ever
we be in the near future.
Yes.
Thanks for pointing that out.
Sponsored by Puncheros. I walk Chipotle for
Well,
life.
I'll do one while you're wrestling. The wrestling legend Hulk Hogan reveals his stance on a potential run for
This
office.
is awesome.
I know right from wrong, brother. The WWE Hall of Famer took up the challenge on Friday during an appearance on Fox and Friends, where he was asked if he would ever consider running for office. He says, "We need somebody in there that's got some good common sense," Hogan said. "So if you need a president or vice president, I'll volunteer and take this country over, and I'll rule it with an iron fist. A flat tax, nothing but common sense. I know right from wrong, brother."
Does he just add brother to everything? I thought it was just a stick, but if it's in interviews too, maybe it's just part of him.
That's
It's who he is.
It's just his natural.
Hogan's willingness to get involved in public office comes just after he launched a new beer company, Real American Beer, aimed at bringing people together across a divided nation. Because who can argue when you got a beer in your hand?
I got one for you.
Enough.
That's it. That went nowhere.
All right. So, people talk a lot about, like gym culture, and I mean, it's getting out of control, like all the influencers and everything else in gyms. It's just like there's cameras everywhere. It's all kinds of wild. But anyway, here's some interesting in South Korea. A sign in a gym in South Korea, only elegant women allowed. A gym in South Korea has banned misbehaving aunties, as they describe, reigniting a debate about discrimination against older women in that country. A gym in Incheon, I don't know how, the city near the capital of Seoul, put up a sign that read "off limits to ajumas," if I'm pronouncing that correctly, and "only cultivated and elegant women allowed." Now, ajuma, the term, is a catch-all term for, they say, as middle-aged to older women, typically late 30s and onwards. But it's also even though I don't know what this word is, pejorative, it's adjective for behavior that is seen as rude and obnoxious. Local reports did not name the gym or its owner, who defended the move, claiming his company had suffered damages because of these women and their unruly behavior. Some of these customers would spend an hour or two in the changing room to do their laundry, steal items including towels, soap, and hair dryers. They would also sit in a row and comment and judge other people's bodies very loudly. He said, adding that these younger women have quit the gym because of these comments, which upset them or made them uncomfortable.
They got to go.
They have no aunties allowed.
Those 30-year-olds got to go.
Late 30s. I mean, that hurts. That hurts a lot, actually.
Those millennials.
But think about that, though. If you were trying to work out and you were sitting there, and all of a sudden there's just this line of people sitting over there watching you work out, and they're all commenting very loudly on your form or how out of shape you are or whatever else. I mean, some dumbbells might start flying across the gym at that point in time. I mean, good night.
I agree.
It'd be like, dude, that's why I'm here.
Yeah,
Stop.
you're like, yeah, yes, I in fact see this about myself.
I
which is
am
why
here
I'm
for
doing
this reason. It's why I am here today.
Get off my back. All right, Alex, pick a story. Go.
Oh.
Until we have silence until then.
Dallas pastor sentenced to 35 years in prison after stealing 3 church properties.
He stole the whole properties?
He stole the whole properties.
Okay, let's
hear
this.
A Dallas pastor will spend 35 years in prison for stealing 3 churches in Dallas County.
How do you steal a church?
How does
Whitney
that
Foster created fraudulent. Sorry, I need a little help getting through that. Fraudulent deeds for the churches and took control of properties. But prosecutors say they will have evidence he illegally took control of additional properties. First Christian Church of Lancaster is the church that sounded the alarm back in 2019. Once Lancaster police brought the case to Dallas County DA's office, investigators discovered Foster was tied to other churches across the country. Last month, the Dallas pastor was found guilty of felony theft after filing fraudulent deeds to take the 3 properties valued at more than $800,000.
That's a brilliant.
To steal a church?
Yeah.
I like how Alex read that just like he was like legitimately giving a news story. It was like he shifted to like a different. This is Duluth, Alex.
I think that was very PBS of him.
Very much so.
That was very PBS.
Absolutely.
Are you gonna do?
I did host Newsbreak for.
You did do that too. That's right.
So there was a final addition to that where it says what he wanted people to think was that because he was a nonprofit that he had the ability and right to just move in on another nonprofit's property, which is very interesting.
And he created a fake person to buy it for $10 from.
Aaron Finley.
It's a good fake name. It sounds real.
Aaron Finley. Sold the property to Foster for $10. That may have been the first red flag. Selling an entire property for $10.
Yeah, you can do that if if you're going to fake a deed and so on.
Well, I kind of think that's there's a joke about one time the Pope got shot and somebody says, well, that guy's going to hell. He just wanted to get there faster, so he shot the Pope. Same with stealing the church, right? It's like if you're going to steal something, don't steal a church.
What was his
Don't
plan?
steal God's house.
Yeah. It ain't going to go well for you.
Yes.
The Lord is watching.
The Lord is watching.
What was his plan? Like, he just has all these churches now. Like, what's he going to do with them?
Sell them.
Going to sell them.
But I feel like that then they would definitely know he was doing something.
He's going to take the money and run. Alex.
After the whole sale goes through?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And nobody would be the wiser. I mean, if you don't trust your pastor.
Who are you going to trust?
Who are you going to trust?
It's true.
Are you going to do any bits about the Sveti balls?
The
What's
what?
Sveti?
Do you remember that Saturday Night
the
Live skit?
SNL?
No.
You remember that
Yeah,
skit?
with Alec Baldwin.
Yep.
Oh, gotcha. Yes.
Tim is riding the inappropriate
Yes, I
train
got
today.
you.
I'm telling you.
It took me a minute, but I got it.
Tim is pushing some envelopes.
That's good. Can we get a clip of that for sometime this week?
Maybe.
You're going to be producing something like that, is what I'm thinking. Mm-hmm. We've got to take a break, Alex, because we need to get set for the day.
Attention Hy-Vee shoppers, introducing Hy-Vee Perks, your ticket to exclusive savings and rewards. Access exclusive perks, prices, earn gas discounts, and unlock special deals. All this for free. Join Hy-Vee Perks today and start saving.
At the Capper Auto Group, we put our customers' needs first and understand that everyone is as different as the vehicle they select. We offer new Ford, Chevrolet, Buick, GMC, Jeep, Chrysler, Dodge, and Ram vehicles in a friendly environment that puts you in the driver's seat. When it comes to service, we maintain factory-trained technicians and competitive pricing. The Capper Auto Group still believes that service after the sale provides the best customer experience. Come see the Capper experience for yourself.
I'm Melissa Westfall with Homegirl Realty. Heather and Charlotte and I have worked together for many years, and we have always had a vision to have a business together.
I'm Charlotte Howard, and the good news is we bring a very high level of experience. We have a combined 80 plus years of experience in this real estate marketplace.
I'm Heather Merrick, and Homegirl Realty brings a lot of things to the table. We have phenomenal communication with our clients, buyers and sellers, to make sure things are going smoothly and you don't have anything to worry about.
Federation Bank is a locally owned bank providing award-winning customer service. We believe that we are more than just a federation of banks, but a federation of communities, serving Brighton, Richland, Wellman, and Washington, Iowa. Federation Bank's highly skilled staff is here to make sure you are able to accomplish your personal and professional goals, whatever they may be. Federation Bank, your family bank.
In the heart of rural Iowa, where community matters most, the connections we make are made to last. Meet KCTC, your hometown internet, phone, and TV provider. At KCTC, we're not just about technology, we're about people. Our dedicated team are your neighbors, committed to bringing you top-tier services right where you live. We believe in giving back to the community that raised us. Experience the power of a real connection with KCTC. Join us in building a stronger, more connected Southeast Iowa.
Welcome back, Morning Breathers. We are Morning Breath. Let's get set for the day, shall we, Matt?
Let's get set for the day. Time 7:44 a.m. The date is June the 17th. Temperature right now in Fairfield, Mount Pleasant, and Washington is 77 degrees. It's partly cloudy today. A stray shower thunderstorm is possible, but I think that's going to stay north of us. Today, a high of 95 and a low of 75. There is a heat advisory until 8 p.m. tomorrow.
We're in a heat dome.
We're in a heat dome.
I just read that. We're in a heat dome.
Heat dome. All right. Well,
not just for the West Coast. We've got it here.
We're here. Well, for the next few days, it sounds like it's going to be whatever. Well, thank you, Jeff. Jeff says a great Monday show, guys.
Thank you, Jeff.
Thank you, Jeff. Things to do. Fairfield, today at 10 a.m., join Jefferson County naturalist Austin Rowe at the library for an interactive event where we will learn about nature.
Nice.
There you go.
Did you say nice?
Nice.
Nice.
Hey, kid.
Mount Pleasant varsity baseball and softball games versus Fairfield at the Fairfield Middle School at 7:30 p.m. tonight. And in Washington, tomorrow is Juneteenth commemoration program featuring Caleb Rainey at Washington Public Library from 6:30 to 8 p.m.
I thought you were going to say June 10th.
Juneteenth. This day in history. On this day in 1994, American football hero O.J. I had to pause there for a second. O.J. Simpson was charged with the murders of his ex-wife Nicole Simpson and her friend Ronald Goldman. I remember that. I remember the chase and the whole thing.
Unbelievable.
That
White Bronco.
That stopped the world for that day when that happened. Your daily dad joke. How much does it cost to swim with sharks?
Got to be a lot.
Nick, how much does it cost to swim with sharks?
How much does it cost?
It costs an arm and a leg.
There's no laughing at that.
No, I can't laugh.
All I can think of is that Pablo Francisco bit where he wants to sound like the movie trailer guy. He's like, the movie trailer guy couldn't do any other job. He's like, you come in, hey, how much for oil change? An arm and a leg.
An arm and a leg.
That's all I can think of when I heard that song.
And Jeff, I'm glad you gave us a compliment before that because it might have ruined
we
everything.
just ruined it, didn't we?
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, that's all we have for Monday. We are over, but not by much.
No, pretty
today's
good.
a good day.
Pretty good today.
We're only 2 minutes over by the time.
At what point do we just say that it's normal because this is where we are every day?
Sometimes, like last week, there was a day I think we actually finished
one
on
day.
time.
Oh.
But that's kind of the bit, right?
Yeah.
We're supposed to be done at 7:45 and we go over. That's just kind of
We're at episode, we're at 94? I forget.
I don't know.
94.
Yeah, 94.
94. But who's counting? We're trying to get to 100 people. We hope we make it.
Next Tuesday, I think.
Next Tuesday, I think. So, Matt's out tomorrow. John and I will be here.
I'll be here.
I don't know if you both will be here. We're going to work on that. But thank you all for joining. Hope you hit those like buttons and friend buttons and whatever the hell.
Do what you do.
Do it. Just hit buttons. That's all.
Hit buttons. Just hit all the buttons.
Just hit them. Until tomorrow, we'll see you then.